Good morning, Tux. Marty. Tux was on the way up like he's supposed to be. Come on, Tux. Come on, bud. Hi. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? Hi. Let me help you. Let me help you. Hello. Wow, Tux is getting a free pass this morning. And nobody else is trying to eat with them. Hi. Okay, here you go. Hi, Morris. Good morning. Look at all those leaves out there, huh? I am meeting Michelle to shop. She says Devin will be home with the kitty and is all trained up on feeding her, and the kitty's eyes opened yesterday and everything is going good. It's cold enough out here. I need sleeves for our walk this morning. I've got on sleeves right now. It's mostly the wind. There's just enough of a breeze that, you know, it feels chilly. And all the kitties are doing good. And since it's going to be in the upper, Marty, the upper 40s tonight, we have heating pads. Don and I are taking Ruby to a community center type car show up in Morrisville this afternoon. We're supposed to get there around 4:30. That'll be obviously after I'm done shopping with Michelle. They just really want, it's more about having EVs there than it is showing the car. When I get back from Guardian Angel, Don's likely to do a quick once over on Ruby. I'm gonna turn on Panther's heating pad too. Morris would sneak up here last winter, and I assume he will sneak up this winter also. And I don't know, is it currently plugged in? Yeah, it is. It just was off. So this chair will heat up now. Good morning. Hi. Hi, sweetie pea. Hi. Good morning. You doing good today? There you go. I told him, I said, it's just a little. Cool. Marty ran across the yard this morning twice at full speed. They get frisky. I saw them like go up the tree 2 or 3 feet. It's like, whoo, hurrah, it's cool out here. Marty might not. And him and Stripe were willing to be in the house for a while last night. I've been complaining that they haven't been spending enough time with me. But all it takes is a cooler night and like, let's go hang with Mom in the house for a while.
I'm glad I'm not at home washing the car right now, because that wind is pretty strong and it's kind of cool. And that pressure washer, man, it makes that mist. And when that blows on you, you feel that evaporation. You understand.
Yep. You should turn around now.
I'm going to do my O&R treatment.
Right, to prep Ruby. Yep.
Yeah, we're going someplace today.
WeVideo did come through and give me some more storage overnight. I used Don's account to go do 2673. It's, you know, it was a thing last night. I got on Don's Chromebook for a little bit and I got mouthy. Yeah, well, first we had to get me signed in, and then we had to get LastPass hooked up, and then we had to do this, and then I asked Grok, and Grok gave me great step-by-step, but I think here, really recent, I had the old toolbar thing up at the top, because I don't know what the quick command is for reopen the last closed tab, but I use that all the time. Anyway, anytime you hop to another computer, it could be the best whiz-bang computer ever, and something about it will make you slow you down. I don't like to be slowed down. I'm very fast on the keyboard. And yeah, but it's good. I got Don, you know, I can get on Don's machine in an emergency. It takes an emergency. So I guess we're fixing to find out just exactly how good or bad this camera is when it's windy out. You know, in the fall and the spring, we have a lot more wind. It's seeming pretty breezy today.
Yes, it is.
Wow, 2 mornings in a row without any trash on the basketball court or the benches or anything else. We'll take it. I'm in Ruby, headed to meet Michelle. Really looking forward to it. I never can go inside a guardian angel too many times, so the fact that I was in there yesterday and looked around a bit doesn't faze me not one little bit that I'm going back in today. I am a little late. I had one of those moments trying to get out of the house. I had to switch shirts. I put on a nice cat Halloween October shirt, and then I had to switch shirts because somebody else cut the tag out of it and did a really poor job, and it was itchy. I can fix it with a thread puller, but not in time to leave today. And then I went to put on one of my Halloween lockets, and I had trouble finding the right chain, right length, and the little round thing would fit through the other thing, and that was a nightmare. And then I decided to put on these cute little Halloween socks and the right Crocs that'll show off the top of the sock. And let's just say I was running around and nothing was going right. And then of course I couldn't leave without having another coffee. So I had, you know, after exercise, I like to inhale a cold coffee. And yeah, but we'll have fun, and Michelle doesn't care, and I didn't do it on purpose. And plus I got that Halloween wreath in the back that I think she's going to be floored over. I added the 2 skulls that I printed, and it's perfect now. It's perfect for her, you know. And I'm printing some more candy corn while I'm gone today. I did not print enough candy corn the first go around. Don's waiting to glue the eyes and the other ghosts until I have the candy corns to glue also. It's like a 2.5 hour print, and Don's going to be up and about doing things. He's not, I don't think he's working at his computer at all today. Had several little things he wanted to do, and he's so good. The print finishes and he takes the print off and he cleans off the supports for me, and then when I come home and I'm at my computer, I send the next thing. So I noticed they have new flags, Fuquay Historic District. I can't say, in all honesty, that I like that flag. I didn't really dislike it. I don't think I would have approved that design. And the problem that I had about it is the lettering was huge, which is good because you can read it. But all the artwork that somebody put into what was above and below it, I'm sure on the computer screen and when you're up 2 feet from it, you can appreciate the detail, but it's one of those things where from a distance while you're driving down the road, you can't tell what the artwork is. I mean, I've designed things like that before too, and it's like, well, it looked good in theory on the screen, but then, you know, in use it didn't look as good. So that's nice. They put up new flags. They keep them changed out often and looking nice, and it does dress up the downtown, and really after that, just basically who cares. But we have still have the red, white, and blue Fuquay up here, but I'm sure they'll be switching them over for probably Christmas here, going into Thanksgiving. They'll probably stay up another 2 or 3 weeks, and then they'll switch them over. And it's never a bad time to show your pride for your country. So you can see the wind. It's really windy. I'm sure that has a little bit to do with Milton down there, even though that's not a super big storm. But we've got that cold air rushed in, which helped to block that thing and make it stay down there by Florida instead of come up. You know, sometimes when they cross Florida, then they hug the East Coast and come up and bring us some weather, or at least the coast some weather, and this time it really didn't do that. The only part of North Carolina that really even knew Milton was out there was maybe just the tip at Wilmington, but not really. So we heard from JB. I think he said he didn't even lose power. It's all the difference whether you're on the east or southeast side of these storms or you're on the west and the north side. It's just all the difference. So he said they slept through it. JB did. So we've now heard from everyone that we know in Florida, and nobody reporting, that we personally know, reporting any serious issues. Even Don's co-worker who had a minor spot of roof damage, I don't think, it wasn't the kind of roof damage that it's an emergency and you have to, you know, keep yourself from having water come into your house. It was just, wow, it's kind of bent around a little bit over there. I guess I'll have to do something about that. I think that was sort of my understanding. So anyway, I'm here. I bet she's inside talking to Lori. If she walked over, I was going to give her a wreath now, and if she didn't, well, obviously I'll give her a wreath after. You're playing Pokemon?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I was like looking back, I'm like, oh, she's not here.
I just figured you went inside to talk to Lori, so I just started to head in because I was so late today.
You're fine. You're faster than me.
There are still a good bit of autumn harvest wreaths, including what's down there on that table. So far, I've picked up owl and a couple of pieces of ribbon. Oh, aren't those guys? They're just so cute. It's, I guess it's one piece. The top is one piece. It's very cute. I was telling Michelle, I think Dee's put out quite a bit of stuff since yesterday afternoon. There's a lot of things I didn't see.
What'd you find? Is this a flag?
Yes, it's zombies. Look at the zombies.
Plants versus zombies.
It's pretty cute. I just saw zombies and obviously I thought of you. I love this shirt and it's only a medium and it's even too small for Dawn. I'm not happy. I want this shirt. I want it really bad.
Fine.
I think it's your day. It's a skeleton mermaid.
It's a merman.
Merman.
Merman, Marianne, merman.
Okay, I'll get it straight next time.
That's from Zoolander.
You know, seriously, Cat and Jack needs to make clothes for adults too. I am so upset that that's too small. I need this. I need it. I came around the corner and I thought this was Polar Lights, but it does show the Polar Lights in the Polar Express movie. I know a photographer friend that lives in Alberta, very far north, and she posts on Facebook the best Northern Lights pictures. One of these days. All right, so show off this purse now that we have down here that I don't remember seeing. I remember seeing a bus or something, but not this one.
This is from Trick or Treat, and that's Sam, and these are the ill-fated children in the school bus that go over in a ravine. It's a kind of like an anthology.
Yeah.
They all come together. It's a really good movie. I love Trick or Treat.
So is this from Spirit or TJ Maxx or?
No, I got it at a convention, but it is a.
It is a
lounge
oh
fly,
wow,
yeah.
a Trick or Treat lounge fly. Now you're not going to wear your shirt with it?
Oh, not that girl hat bag, but I gotta say.
Okay, there's an inside joke about a shirt Michelle wore that her family letter wore that didn't look
universal.
It didn't look quite right on film.
It
Let's
look
just
very busty and hanging out.
It was not
For a t-shirt.
it was not. When she saw the picture, she was
mortified.
Mortified was the word I was going to use. Yeah.
I threw that away.
Family do
That
better
was
next.
cruel. Now I know why it was here.
JB would approve of this shirt. Life is good with tacos, fish tacos, shrimp tacos, you know, tacos. Here's most of Michelle's stash. Oh, and of course we had to add in a spider. And a snake. There's a snake.
Yeah.
All right, gently lift the towel, the blanket off of what's there.
Is it another dead body? I told you stop doing that. Who is it this time? Oh, Marianne. Oh my. It's a. Oh my.
You get to take it home on the thing that it's on.
This must have taken you hours.
Well, be careful. It's not.
Oh no! It moves.
It does. It's not super duper
It's like
tight.
Legos.
Right. You said it. Don't put it on a door that somebody shuts. It has to go on a door that stays open.
Gotcha.
And you can.
These glow in the dark.
They're glow in the dark.
Oh.
All the green. Michelle's taken off now. She's trying to go get Taco Bell before she picks up the kids from school. She probably has time for that. I pushed all of the doodads onto the tree grate The only thing that was giving us trouble a little bit were those black leaves, and they're not fitting quite like the ones on my green wreath did. I don't know if I printed somebody else's leaf, which is possible because I had downloaded so many files, or if it's the difference in the filament or the quality that I printed it at. Yeah, but I pushed everything back together for her really good as best I could, and she was obviously delighted, and I told her if she has to use a little glue on it, just not to tell me. So I found the matching teacups, coffee cups, and saucers today, and I thought this was such a special set that it warranted bringing it home with me. So really nice ornament wrapping paper, unopened tube, Hallmark expressions here, $1. So I was very stoked about that. And Don, he's just dying to see what I got today at Guardian Angel. That's for Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green, I like it.
Yeah, it's green and it's super soft.
Yes.
We're gonna wash it. And then it's green and it's soft. It's a Dockers, also for Johnny.
Yeah.
Yep. We will wash them, and conveniently, although he probably has no room in his dorm for any more clothes,
No,
conveniently, we have more warm weather clothes.
Yes, we have.
It was $5. It's one of those velour plushy ones.
Yeah, it is really
And
good.
it's got a bluebird on it and a scarecrow, and it was adorable. I told Michelle at the rate I'm going with my fall flags in particular, I need to just swap them out once a week. So I got two nice Halloween bows. They were 50 cents a piece, but Michelle and I think they were together. So for $1, I'll have one nice bow.
It's not like we got ripped off. Should have been 2 for $50.
And the little cute
Doorstop.
owl. I like the little fabric owl characters.
Well, who's going to use this tiny little thing? What's it say?
It's stainless steel, and it says Fuquay Verena.
Oh, it does. Well, now that makes all the difference in the
Right,
world.
and there are two of them, and one's for me and one's for somebody else special. So just you mind your own beeswax over there. They have
I was
little...
going to say, that's what, a half a cup of coffee?
It is not. I'm sure it's 12 ounces. It says Fuquay Verena on it.
I see that
With
now.
girl flowers and everything, and it is stainless steel and has a really good top. You'll be happy. The soaps today were 50 cents instead of $1.
Holy crap. Leaves are falling. Autumn is calling.
Yes, I think that's going in the flower pot going to Janet's mom's house. That was
okay.
50 cents. I don't know. I didn't even look. Sometimes I don't look. So hold it up higher. You get to take the bells off for me, so Sam and I won't have to deal with the bells next year. Well,
Why don't you put it on the water?
the bells scare the cats when we take the pictures, but they're okay with the little collar on for a minute. So that's a piece of jewelry. You don't have to take it out of the bag.
We have a cat bed.
We have a cat bed. Look at how soft it is. Don't you want to sleep in that bed? And look at the fabric.
It is. It's really plushy.
Yes.
And we have plates.
Right. Those are the saucers that go with the other set.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
So I got a complete set of that now. If I were really going to set the table, I could. And we have gone through my bags.
Yes.
So all the spring and summer bags are in the attic stairwell. I think there's a bag of Christmas bags, and then only the Halloween and autumn bags are in the car right now. Although we had to take them out because of the car show tonight, but they're ready to go back in the car.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're going to have more weeks in the fall for the bags. I mean, there's not enough.
Right, well, we
Start
can...
going every weekday.
The ladies get excited when Guardian Angel gives them free nice bags with their stuff. So if I go through them and there's a few that I really don't like or don't work for me, I'll donate them back for somebody else. Because even if you don't keep them, you like going home with your stuff in them.
That's right.
Okay, now we got that straight.
Yes.
This is Don's probable meal for the day. We might have a little something later before he goes out and spruces on Ruby. A lot of bacon, 3 eggs, some leftover steak, onions, cheese, eggs, of course, 3 of them, and some salsa.
Hey.
Yeah, Don's experience on Piney Grove sort of mirrored mine from Tuesday. Just driving down the street, minding our own business, and all of a sudden Ruby alerts and she slams on the brakes. I didn't see any garbage cans this time, but there was a car parked in a driveway facing the street.
Very close to the street.
Very close to the street. And it was parked, or it wasn't moving or anything. And I think that's what upset her. So apparently driveways, you know, you're going down a 45-mile-an-hour road and there's a driveway over there. And there's vehicles that look like they might come out into traffic to her as not on a road. That appears to be upsetting now, so I don't know. Ruby brilliantly handled 2 back-to-back roundabouts over here. Like she was a champ, pro. And then we just went through a regular old intersection and she braked like she'd been driving for about an hour and was scared to death. It's quite a contrast.
Yeah, and she definitely doesn't care about anything in the road. If it ain't a car, she runs over it.
Yeah, she ran over quite a large rock.
Yeah, and we mean as in like 3 or 4 inches in diameter, not a pebble, a real rock. I missed it because I was watching the excavator that was digging up rocks, and so I wasn't paying attention, and Ruby just ran the hell over it. I did see it at the last instant, but it was too late.
Yeah, I'm over here dying, and Don's just daydreaming out the window. I think we need to be back in Jules, so you can't look off to the side because she won't let you.
That's right. I would have been Jules. I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Yeah, she'd have been fussing at me. She'd been fussing at you. Quit sightseeing.
Yeah, no lollygagging around.
We're here. There are quite a few Teslas and a few ID4 other electric vehicles here coming. They tried to stick us in between those 2 cars, and I was like, I want to be over here by myself where I can open. I told them, I said, I let people sit in my car. People can't get in and out of my car if it's in between other cars. You guys know how I am, so yeah, I think it'll be okay. He'd like to move the ID4 and let us go over there. That would be fine too. But Ruby looks very pretty. Don did a good job with her. David's here. He's sprucing up the Y a little bit. We got a Highland 3, a 3, an S. It's good. Yeah, this is a tray off of Amazon, and for behind the big screen here. And I was asking, what do I have to do to get sexy tissues? 'Cause it's pretty cool. There's a plaid decal underneath the tissue box too. It's some Amazon listing. I'll look it up. David just made me aware that this is the new Lunar Silver. Duh. It's beautiful, and I want one. I mean, I really want one. We have this beautifully wrapped Model Y over here. It's very prismatic, like the Cybertruck we saw. Sometimes it looks blue, sometimes it looks green. It's pretty. Everybody else is gonna do the light show in 5:15, like in 10 minutes. And I was like, Ruby can't do that, so we're gonna do the light show now. So, 2-month owner. They're thinking about getting a Cybertruck. Highly recommend. There's a few more cars that have come now that are parked down here. It's getting busier. And we have the arrival. Synchronized.
Is that a special program?
Right. It's called the Tesla Light Show, and it sort of started out with the older Model X's as a demo thing or something cool to showcase the Falcon wings. But now all the cars have a version of the light show. Do have a Cybertruck here now. Yay! Basically, the other EVs here are dealer cars. We have the Tesla owner group, and we have the dealer cars. But that's nice that they made the time to come, though. There goes Ruby again. I love it.
And this is your, what is that?
Fancy camera. Fancy camera.
It doesn't have anything to do with the car.
No, it's not part of the car. It's high tech like the car maybe, but not part of the car. Yeah, the synchronized thing where you just program all the cars to go off at the same time. Pretty darn amazing. I don't, show, you know why the Model 3 down on the end isn't lifting its trunk? Because it's so old that it doesn't have the lift gate that is automatic. Poor little Model 3 down there, I'm sorry. Still cool. I have to say, for a neighborhood show, it's very well attended. They just did another synchronized light show. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Cybertruck is parked over here and very popular, which is awesome. Old Lang Syne, it's popular. Pretty awesome. I've just been staggering Ruby's show in between the other show, and that way we've got lots of shows going and everyone gets all excited for all of the shows. So the Volvos are leaving, some of the dealer guys are leaving, and those were not the electric version?
No, those were plug-in hybrids.
Plug-in hybrid. Okay, well that's what I thought they were, not full battery electric, but okay. Well, they came, they showed. Don's giving Starship rides. He's sealing them in and then he's letting them out. You know, like they do the astronauts in their suit in the cockpit. I suppose I should have tried it with the night vision on this camera, but we just saw the Aurora Borealis and it was just like, I almost had a tear. It was such a big deal to me to get to see it. Thanks for taking me back out, even though you were tired and you already had done your bid for God and country today and wife. And then you still put in a little bit more.
It was interesting. You could, you know, it was kind of funny looking in the sky. I mean, it was different for sure.